Let's talk about activations and what activations are and what the activity is around an activation, and also operating from sovereignty and truth. And of course, this has been my exploration for quite some time now, certainly over the last year. I haven't been sharing as many videos lately because I'm really running everything by that internal, is this really necessary to share? Which means I'm doing fewer videos. All of the actions that I'm taking and the creativity that's coming from me, it's not that there's less of it, it's that I have shifted, coming from hustle, coming from where I feel like I'm required to do something, and instead choosing to do what I do and the actions that I take and the creations that I'm creating in the world, coming from heart, not that they weren't before, but more directly, coming from personal truth, coming from my heart versus thinking that this is my purpose work, I've got to get it out there. And there's a different pressure level with that way of thinking. And now I've moved into, this whole reality that I am experiencing and the whole reality that you're experiencing. This is my creation. Yours is your creation. Therefore, I'm only going to share the things that I feel are truly relevant and part of my purpose path and that I want to share. It's a different place that I'm coming from. I'm Waxéla Sananda. Thank you for joining me today. Also, one little piece of the reason why I'm sharing today is because I've had several people reach out and say, hey, are you okay? We haven't heard as much from you lately. And just checking in to make sure all is well. And I can tell you, yes, all is well, all is abundantly well. I am blessed and joyful and creative and much less public lately. And that may just be a phase that I'm going through, or this may be something more long-term. I don't really know what's next because I am practicing living more and more in the moment, being less concerned about what's coming down the line, what's in the future. I will be traveling more as well, but really relaxing around my output and my creativity and allowing my reality to support me in every moment, moment by moment, without the hustle around needing to produce, needing to create, needing to be active. That brings me to talking about activations. So something I have done a lot of over the last many years is these divine light activations, or sometimes just called activations, sometimes called ascension activations. You'll see many spiritual teachers offering them. And it's kind of been my inquiry lately as to how to describe activations to people. And so the way that I see it is an activation when it's delivered, at least I'll talk about how I deliver them. It's very similar to, it feels like a meditation. You'll go internal, you close your eyes, tune into yourself, and then it's a guided journey. And I am usually in a space, a deep space of meditation myself, and I am channeling or bringing through this information from a greater part of self, from not just from my mind, but from a larger part of who I am in my experience of being. And so when these activations come through, they come through with codes, with encoded information in the sound, in the words that I use, and in the energy and frequency that is being transmitted to the receiver. And so as a receiver in an activation, your job is to be open to receive, to surrender. Sometimes you'll have judgments like, oh, I don't know about this or that, so if you really want to get the most out of an activation, it's about surrendering. It's about letting go of any kind of blocks or filters that you might have around the receiving, allowing yourself to be and feel worthy of receiving. And then most importantly, allowing yourself to be a co-creator in the receiving process. And so what is it to be a co-creator? That is your activity. So while you're receiving, sometimes you'll check out, sometimes you'll go unconscious and you won't even realize what's being said. And that's okay too. That's a different type of receiving, a deep receiving. But sometimes you'll drop in and you'll allow your rational mind, your logical mind to take a seat outside of the experience so that it's not judging everything that comes through. And then you're really in this actively receiving the codes, the information. And when that happens, what you do is you take it into yourself and you allow those codes to be used and to infuse and interact with the codes that you already have activated. And so it's, when I look at it with my mind's eye or my third eye vision, I see like these little strands being woven together and braided and completions happening within the self. If you think of it as, for instance, a DNA activation, you already have some active strands, some awakened strands of DNA, which is your information field within your body and around your body. But the DNA is the physical information holder. So you're filling in some of those spaces with more active information. And you're informing, and you could think about what that language means. Inform, it's taking form. You're activating information inside yourself or within your being in this expression. It might come, a lot of people see visuals. I see visuals when I'm doing them. You might feel things empathically. You might feel what you're receiving. You might start to tingle. A lot of people say, I started to tingle and kind of feel all bubbly or excited or happy. You might have emotional energy moving through your body and your energy field. You might start to feel like you're coming online. And a lot of times I hear people say it's almost like they got plugged in or they came online. That's bringing downloads of information into your activity, into your information field within, and then allowing that to upgrade you. So it's a lot of things going on. And the best way to be activated, to receive activations, is number one, to just allow and let it be. And then number two, to engage with what you're receiving. To, if you're being guided in a certain direction, move your in consciousness in that direction. Allow yourself to take the journey, to go on the exploration and to pick up that information that's being delivered to you. It's kind of like, I'm getting the image of when the mailman or the Amazon carrier or whoever drops a box at your doorstep. It's the box has been delivered. It's there. It's now up to you when you're going to go pick it up, and when and if you'll pick it up, bring it inside, open it up, unpack it, and put it to use, whatever was inside that box. So an activation is like the delivery. And then it's up to you to open that box and receive what is inside. And it's up to you how you use the information that is inside the activation. And it is packed. They are packed full of information that, you can hear it. Sometimes you can feel it. You can see it. You can experience it. You can journey with it. But the intention is always to bring you the upgrade that will assist you in the next level of your journey. And so that brings me to the reason that I wanted to share how to interact with an activation. I have put together 6 of my activations that I have not released publicly. They were all done on live member calls, but I've edited them to just the activations. So you can listen to them, you can watch them, they're video, but you can also just put in headphones and close your eyes and enjoy them. And I made an activation package that is, I'm calling it Ascension Activation Package. There are 6 different activations included in this package. Normally, if I were just going to make the offer of an activation, I would charge $33 each, which is a very low price. But instead of that, I'm offering all 6 for $33 for the holidays, and that's through December 16th. So if you'd like to grab that package, I'm going to have a link down below, and I'm going to share with you what those activations are, and it'll kind of give you an idea of, is this for me? And is this something that I feel like I could be activated from, that I could receive some codes from? What I do in my channeling is I deliver codes to my soul family, and I have a large collective soul family, and for the purpose of assisting in your ascension. So that could be from whatever level you are, to help you uplift into your next level, or give you back some of those pieces, some information, some puzzle pieces, some code that you might need to assist you in your journey, to help you get to your next level faster and more thoroughly and more completely. Okay, and so this is what I am offering, this Ascension Activation Package. And the package includes these activations. And the first one is called Internal Divinity Activation. That is really about bringing your inner divinity out so that you are sharing that with the world. And, you know, they all include so much more than just what I'm sharing as a title. The next one, Ascension Blueprint Activation. You have a blueprint for ascension, for your own upliftment and activating your divine gifts. That is going to be part of your ascension blueprint. The next one is activating your divine gifts, and that is going to help you bring out those gifts that are unique to you, to share with the world, to share with your family, to share with your friends, or even to use for yourself in your own path. The next one is activation of wholeness, wisdom, and divine truth embodied. You can just feel what that is, wholeness. So that's about well-being, your health, wisdom, and divine truth embodied. And then the next one, highest octaves of self, DNA activation, as activating your higher self, bringing your more of your totalness, your totality, your wholeness into your body. And then the final one, creation codes activation. It's getting dark here and my light is changing, but I just wanted to share that with you. The best way to allow an activation into your embodiment, whether it's one that I'm offering or another spiritual teacher, and offer you that package of 6 activations. So if you want to jump in on that, that is my holiday special. One of them, I also have Elky One specials. I'll include a link to that too, if you know what that is. I'll be doing another video on that soon. But I want to wish you the happiest of holidays and enjoy this season. Enjoy your family, your friends, your loved ones, and get out in the world and just be the joy that you are, and get into yourself, go within and feel your inner joy, your inner truth, your inner strength and power and purpose. This is a time of ascension, and we are all in this together, ascending together. And sometimes it feels challenging, but overall it feels really good. It feels really good to be here now. And I wish you so much love, so many blessings on your journey. I love you. I cherish you. Namaste.